Hey guys, so the last recap I did was for May 2023 of September 2023. So that recap was essentially kind of like what was coined as the golden days, or the glory days. It was essentially like kind of a rebirth and a return, or like for me, like a renaissance for myself of all the things that I love kind of coming back into motion, which is awesome because for the past 3 years, I've been through so many different things. I've been through eating disorder, I've been through chronic pain, I've struggled with multiple issues surrounding my relationships with certain people. So there's just been a lot of things that have gone in, like there's been a lot of lack ofs in my life. So I've suffered quite a lot because of those things. And it took a long time for me to finally kind of bounce back and get back to a position where I'm able to have tangible and attainable goals for myself. And this year definitely was a really beautiful showcasing of that. So I guess I'll talk about essentially kind of, I guess this is going to be what's described as overcoming the rut. October did not start off good at all. I mean, within so obviously like I was experiencing some burnout, a lot of burnout to be honest. College was getting quite difficult for me. And just in terms of like managing and balancing everything, searching for new and different opportunities. I had a lot of, I had sustained quite a lot of injuries, actually. Sorry, that's Morgan's dog. I had sustained quite a lot of injuries. Shin splints were a big one. Those would constantly resurface. I actually had lots of bacterial infections. I had a bacterial infection on my coccyx, which actually turned into a cyst. So that was really stressful and hard to manage. That I needed surgery for, and I had to go to the ER. I ended up having a bacterial infection on the back of my neck. That was really painful. That got really bad. Everything, it's healed now, but and then of course, like I said, shin splints were on and off with the training and the weight adjustments. Because again, like the common rule of thumb is like the more biomass you have, the harder it is to accelerate. I mean, or maintain a certain speed because you have a lot more weight that's been added on. But all in all, again, this is called overcoming the rut because I did not succeed in any distance races, which was not the goal, seeing as indoor track season was right around the corner. Honestly, this was really more of an off season, if anything, in terms of like October and November. Those would really be like the off season because I'd consider May through September kind of like the season for road running, and of course for like any outdoor track series that are hosted within the summer. But October and November are definitely like off seasons where there's really not much. I mean, there are races that you can sign up for, but like there's really not much going on and the weather is not conducive to running. And that's definitely been like surfacing recently, which is like one of my hardest barriers to overcome, is because it's like 29 degrees outside and then you have to dress in layers and you have to be able to know your route, and you don't always know if you're going to complete your route or not. So if you don't have like a ride back, with it being so cold, and there's like so many different like compounding things that makes it really difficult to run. And I hate some people, like treadmill is hit and miss with people. Personally, me, I hate it unless I'm doing like a specific workout on the treadmill. But personally, me, I hate treadmills. Like I don't mind that. Like it's not like I abhor treadmills, but I mean I'd prefer not to run on the treadmill if I don't have to. Unless it's for specific like incline workouts, because you can, it's hard to find a hill, stuff like that. So all in all, I'm really, and I never even said it, but my overall big accomplishment was, for overcoming the rut, was I finally went sub 5. And